Hello, I'm Henry Miller, author of The Serious Pursuit of Happiness, Everything You Need to Know to Flourish and Thrive, and president of the training and consulting firm, the Henry Miller Group. And welcome back to my combination blog and vlog, dedicated to providing you with my opinions and thoughts on a somewhat irregular basis, I admit, about happiness and about overall well-being, and about topics of interest that are related to that. All these either posts on the blog or videos that are posted out on the blog are aimed at helping you flourish and thrive so that you can increase the amount of happiness and positive emotion and feelings of fulfillment and contentment in your life. Now, in this video entitled Willpower, I want to talk with you about exactly that, the power of your will. This is a key characteristic and strength that we all have and that we all need to have, especially in our case, if we're on a journey to increase the amount of happiness in our life. And it turns out that willpower, and your willpower in particular, is stronger than you may think. And even better, it's something that you can increase over time. In 2012, just recently, the Harris Interactive poll that was done for the American Psychological Association found that 93% of people who say they set a goal to change their behavior this year, and the number one reason they failed to achieve it that they cited was lack of willpower. Have you been there? I mean, I've been there. Lack of willpower. And yet at the same time, almost 3/4 of these people, 71%, believe that willpower can be learned. And it turns out they're right. It can. And that's great news for us, because there's so many areas in our journey to create a happier life where we need our willpower to help us. Several recent studies indicate that willpower is more like a muscle than it is some unchangeable trait that you can't do anything about. You either have it or you don't. It's much more like a muscle. And in that way, like a muscle, it can be increased if you work at it. And you have more ability to regulate yourself and control your willpower than you might think. And over time, if you use it a little bit at a time, you can build it up, just like muscles. So, in 2012, Stanford University, I'm out here on the West Coast, Stanford University did a study that indicates that how you feel about your willpower matters. So as in so many things, our attitudes determine our beliefs and often our actions. And in this case, if you believe that your willpower is unlimited, then you will perform better. You'll be able to use your willpower more to help you. But conversely, if you believe that willpower is limited, then it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. You'll tend to put things off. You'll tend to let goals slip. You'll tend to feel like, I just can't do this. I just don't have enough willpower to do this. I'm not strong enough to do this. So how you think about it matters. And if you believe that it's unlimited, then you're going to be able to perform better. You can strengthen your willpower in a number of different ways. First, you can exercise it regularly, but in small or moderate amounts, so you can build it up. So, for instance, make smart trade-offs. You can use your willpower. Instead of having an ice cream cone with 2 scoops, just have 1. Instead of having 6 donuts, just have 2. Instead of having extra sugar on your cereal, these are all things I love, can you tell? It's a chocolate sugar thing. I think they're food groups, actually, aren't they? No, just kidding. But make regular trade-offs. Substitute less sugar, have less chocolate. Just work on your willpower. One particular area where you need willpower, and in this fight against the obesity epidemic here in the United States, is when you're in the grocery. If you're in the grocery, use your willpower to not purchase foods that are going to cause you to gain weight. That's when you need it. It's very rare that you're willing to get in the car to go out to get something that's not in the house. So you can reduce your temptation by how you behave in the grocery. Find someone to hold you accountable to your goals, whether they're exercise, whether they're weight loss. Find someone to help hold you accountable, to help shore up your willpower. Set short-term realistic goals. Instead of saying I'm going to lose 25 pounds or 30 pounds or 20 pounds, just start out by setting a goal of losing 5. This allows you to use your willpower to help you make the changes you need to lose the 5. And once you lose the 5, great, then keep going. Make sure you get feedback regularly on how you're doing against your goals so that you can focus on them and keep at them and keep working at them. Also, focus on one goal at a time. If you focus on too many, you will deplete your energy that you have, your mental energy. The truth is we can only focus on so many things at once, even in this world that we exist in right now of multitasking. Stay motivated by focusing on something that you want to do. Sometimes we think that we fail at something because we don't have enough willpower, but really it's because we just didn't want it bad enough. It was a goal that maybe someone else set for us instead of us setting it. So we didn't have that strength that comes from within for going after a goal that we set that's important to us. So take hope. If you despair of not having enough willpower to achieve your goals, then there is hope for you. You can build up your willpower little by little over time, just like a muscle, and then it will be there when you need it on your journey to flourishing and thriving and creating the happiness and the fulfillment that you want and that you need and that you deserve in your life. Willpower, it's a key force and it's like a muscle, remember. So you can build the power so it's there when you need it. Okay, so thanks for visiting with me. If you're serious about learning more about what you need to know to flourish and thrive in your life, please look for me in my other videos, other blog posts. And until next time, be your best self, love and be loved, and live a life that matters.